Hello, everyone. Welcome to Rules Spring 119 Spring Review for SSW Rules project. So the project is about to migrate the current Rules website from Gatsby and Decap CMS to Tina CMS and Next.js. Now let's move on to the Spring Review email. So in this sprint, we had 3 main goals, and we completed all of them. The first one is about the start for the testing, and we got a test pass from Jean. He was very happy about the user experience improvement. Tiago also has started testing the Roost beta. He created a bunch of new PBIs for us, but we still haven't got a final word from him. But he keeps testing. And then the second goal, Jake, as you may already know, Jake has made an awesome way-to-down video for showing the new experience. And then the last goal is about the SEO. So last week we created 8 new SEO PBIs, and 7 of them were considered important and added in this sprint, and they have all been done in this sprint. So this is good. Then you can find all the environments here, including the staging and the production. Then the backlog, most of them are related to the SEO and bug fixes. Yeah, we want to highlight this one, which is about the last updated history. So maybe, Aman, you can go over this for us.
Yep, sure. Let me share my screen.
It's a whole lot of
So
things.
if I refresh the page, now we are loading this last updated by from the Git REST API. So just for the little background, we already had this functionality, but it depended on very large JSON file, about 28,000 lines, that was generated each time when the website was built. So this was a JSON that we were relying on to show the last updated by. And the other issue was when we are planning to migrate approximately 3,800 rules from MD to MDX to go live. And all of those changes would have appeared as the most recent updates on every single rule, which would have not been ideal. With this solution, we can fully hide those migration commits and instead show the commit that preceded the migration, which helps maintain the credibility of the last updated by. And the final issue we addressed with this one is, since we're going to use Tina for the content update, without this improvement, every update would have appeared as last updated by the Tina bot. With this solution, we can extract the co-author information and displace the actual user in the UI instead of that bot. Just for the demonstration, so we can see the last updated is by the Jack, and it was 12 days ago. If you click on this see history, we can see we have this commit which is not coming up. So for the testing, I have added Chloe to in the exclusion list. So it's not showing Chloe, but instead it's showing the second commit, which is co-authored with the Tina bot. But now we are showing just Jack as the last updated by there. Is there any question on that?
Chloe?
It's Chloe's commit, not Chloe herself. Chloe's commit, which is part of the migration.
Oh, you're ignoring the migration bit. Oh,
yeah,
of course. Oh, sorry.
But this is something we need to do for Tina itself too. Our Tina documentation also has Tina bots on some of the docs. So I just need to make a note of that.
This is being pulled in on page load, this
yes.
information.
Yeah.
So it's not part of the rendered content.
No.
Why wouldn't you just add a last updated field to the page itself?
It's already there, but the problem with that is when we try to create a new rule with the enable on a protected branch, due to some issues with the before submit hook, it will show us unknown user there. And also if a user try to update something directly from the GitHub, it will not appear. as who updated that rule.
That's probably the most important one. So if you go into GitHub and make updates to the rules, it won't show the last updated one.
Oh, that's bad. That's
Well,
very
you
bad.
you have to know to add yourself as the last updated by.
Yeah. So you have to manually go put it in the file,
Which is a
say
bit
I
weird.
updated this file
Oh,
on this date.
no, that should be reading from GitHub. Yeah,
Well, okay, so a couple of questions.
I guess
if-
I guess in the
you-
force you use Tina, wouldn't it?
a couple of questions on this. If you have multiple co-authors, so like not the Tina bot, but a couple of people co-author and work on it, will multiple names show up there?
Yeah, the first one will show up there if he's not in the exclusion list.
But if multiple people worked on it, you only ever see one
Like-
person's name.
Yeah, the first person. Yeah.
I think if a couple of people work on it, actually worked on it, maybe like show multiple people, you could do that. And then are you querying, is the query to GitHub being done via the rules side, or is that directly from the browser? Like
It's
is the
from-
browser communicating to GitHub directly?
No, it's a API, so it's coming from the backend, not from the browser.
Okay. The concern there would be being rate limited by GitHub.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we have actually a
It's never
1
gonna
hour
work.
cache limit.
Sorry, you cached the responses.
Yes, for the 1 hour.
Oh, thanks, Aman.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Aman. Let me reshare my screen. So the next item we want to highlight is also related to the Git history. So it's about this PBI. Jake and Aman, they found the issue last week. Like we could lose Git history after migration, and this is because we missed a step in the migration script. So it's been fixed now. We should be able to preserve all the Git history after the migration. Just want to quickly show you what I mean here. So I'm on a migration branch, and this is a root file. So if you click on the history, and you can see that this MDX file is renamed from an old Markdown file here. And if you click on the browse history, you can see all the edit history before the migration. So we are now sure that we can keep all the history seen after the migration.
And it was breaking because of the rename, right?
Yes, the rename.
Well, it was an add delete instead of a rename.
Right.
Delete
Yeah.
add. Which got rid of the entire history.
Who cares about the history anyway?
No.
The joke.
Okay. So before jumping on the next section, do you have any questions about the backlog?
It's a lot of tons.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was reading a lot of the GitHub issues. They were quite good.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, no, sorry. One question on the SEO stuff. What's I know you said you guys fixed most of the critical ones. Is that most of the critical ones? That all the critical ones? Like
All
what's
the
the
critical ones.
Okay.
Yeah, there's only one remaining. It's about the optimize the DOM size, font, and image. But that one we think it's less important.
Okay.
Yeah, because the performance is good enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay. Oops. So the timesheet data, you can see the chart here, but the more detail can be found here. So it was a 1 week sprint with 14 man days. And we had 3 release in this sprint. The current version is 0028. And then in terms of AI usage, nothing new from last week, except Jake, he used anti-gravity from Google. And he said it's less good than Cursor. So let's
You
continue.
didn't like anti-gravity.
Well, I didn't try it for very long. I think Cursor still won it for me.
Okay. It's got a lot of buzz.
It does.
Okay. And the Copilot states, I will hand over this part to you, Jake.
Oh, cool. So it looks like the Sydney boardroom did a whole lot of talking. I guess that's good. Followed by Jake and Chloe. Cool. Can you keep going down, Chloe? And Copilot has highlighted the main issues fixed were the SEO items with one remaining, and it's kind of missed the video and the test passes. I think the test passes was the main one. We got some good feedback from Jean, which it has not mentioned.
For me, I thought the video was great, highlighted a lot of stuff, and it triggered a whole bunch of new PPIs for many for the team.
Okay, thank you, Jake. So now let's move on to the spring. Rachel, for what went well, Jean gave us a test pass, and are you happy with the whole experience?
Very happy.
Thank you. And also in this sprint, you can see we got many done, and the critical SEO issues have been resolved as well. And Jake also mentioned that he keeps on top with the Tina team better than the last sprint. So this is a good thing.
Who won the team?
Jack and Josh.
Jack and Josh. Okay. I thought it might have been Pat, but that's all right.
I've messaged Pat a few times. I think this is more to do with a daily call that Jack, Josh, and I are gonna start having.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. But not tomorrow.
But not tomorrow and not today. And potentially not Friday. So
no.
Monday. Because I'm
Okay,
away
all
for 3 days. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Your own client stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I've been protecting you, by the way, all day.
I know all about this. Yep.
Okay.
Let's keep
Oh,
going.
good. I think that for me, what went well was definitely getting that done video from Jake. I found it super enlightening and great visibility for me. And of course, I'll give a +1. I think all the feedback John gave was really good, really good. I think it was solid, and I'm glad you got a test pass from him. I think that is a big step forward.
I honestly was prepared to give a test fail if I got to be honest. But I was blown away with the upgrade from last version. It's been a month, so a significant amount of time and effort spent, but it's miles better. It went from not worth going live to cool, a few fixes to go and off we go. So great. I'm slightly in things that didn't go well. Please add that I'm slightly worried that Jake is congratulating me and thanking me every time I see him. So I don't know what's behind that. I'm scared now. Do you have something to ask me, Jake?
I miss you, Jean. So that's it.
Well,
So what didn't go so well?
no, it's a joke. It's a joke.
Okay.
I'll stop. Don't worry.
All right. Let's keep going. So what didn't go so well? That we were expecting that Tiago can finish the testing, but he's still testing the web rules beta. But we did receive many feedback from him though, at the moment. And then for what could be improved, we need to decide which PBIs we should be considered as MVP or not MVP, so we can have a clear direction for the next few weeks. So yeah, that's it. Do you have any questions? Anything to add? All good?
I guess I could give one piece of feedback. Like all those discussions you just heard from Aman about how to display history and different things. Is that being rendered? Like, is anybody giving Wixie a call, or Jake, are you involved in all this stuff?
Yes, I guess we worked on a lot of it together, especially the Git history. We found that last week and fixed that. I left the last updated by stuff to Aman today and yesterday because I was on client work, and yeah, he's got it done. So
Yeah.
I
I
think it's
guess I
totally
would
fine.
think that you might ask me or Wixie or somebody and say, hey, is it all right if the history shows everybody as edited, or Chloe's edited every rule? Obviously, you know the answer.
Well,
and then say,
sorry, it's not just that, Adam. The history was completely gone. We had deleted every single rule and created a brand new rule. So the entire history of every rule was gone.
oh,
So I feel like we can fix that without asking people if we should fix
I didn't
that.
realize.
So
that was Chloe's migration script.
Yes, part of that.
And
Yeah,
that's
Kit
the
wouldn't have-
migration.
wouldn't have
That's
known
the
that it was a file
migration
rename.
ship. Is that shown as the way to do it on the Tina side? Currently? You know how you did a video and documentation on the Tina site, how to do a migration from Markdown to MDX?
We did. I did make a done video for the migration script. Yeah, but in that video, I didn't mention about the Git history.
No, I'm saying if they follow your advice, currently, do they lose all history?
Check
Could
the
be,
link on the
yes.
docs page because I thought it pointed to a rules repo anyway. So I didn't think the script was on the actual docs page. It just linked to it.
Well, I would like you to go back to it, Chloe, have a look and be much more confident whether it tells them they're going to lose all history or not. Yeah, or maybe it's irrelevant, like Matt said.
Just check the text, Chloe, and see whether you say, should they delete and recreate in a migration, or whether just rename?
No, I believe she just has a link to the rules repository and the script in the rules repo. So as long as that's
Right.
in
So
source
you get
control,
the
then
example
it doesn't
script.
matter.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Thanks, Matt.
I'm
Yeah,
glad
I
Matt
add
remembered.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
To finish answering your question, Adam, for the last updated by, yes, we could have asked Matt. I feel like it was a pretty obvious thing that we should have done, so we did it.
Okay. Fair enough. Yep. I agree with you, but worried if you had chosen another decision. Cool.
Okay, so now let's move on to the forecast. So for next sprint, our main goal is to get final test pass from Tiago, and also have a new sugar learning item ready for join Tina project. So we need to create a new sugar learning item for that. And then this is going to be a 1 week sprint with 12 man days. And here's the backlog for the next sprint. Then the compiler state, I will hand over this to you, Jake, again.
Okay, Copilot has said the main item is get a final test pass from Diego. You might have to hire him before he can do any testing. And search functionality from Tina. I guess we'll have to find out how close that is to go live or to release before we can pull that in to decide if we're going to include that.
Hopefully this week.
And is Diego already testing?
Yes, he's done a whole, well, yeah, he's done a whole bunch of yak shaves, but he didn't reply to our email with a yes or a no. So we're kind of like not sure where he's at.
Right. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I've seen a few and they've been great.
But yes, yeah, he's been doing lots of testing.
All right. That's great. All right. Cool.
Okay, do you have any?
One last thing. The rules repo at the moment, I've forgotten what it's called, but rules dot. Does anyone remember?
POC?
Rule.
Xpop.
Yeah, rules dot POC.
Yes. Something crazy.
Yeah. Should that be renamed and merged into the main one? Or,
Don't think
What's
it
your
should be
plan with that?
renamed. I would have expected that they just merge the histories.
okay. And so what happens to the Gatsby stuff? That gets ZZ. What are you doing?
Don't ZZ when you're in
We
source control.
All right. Okay.
We can-
Does it get moved into another
We can-
repo?
We can keep it in an old branch if we want to keep it around.
Okay.
Do we want to keep it around?
Well,
when
it'll
you're
always
talking
be,
about,
you don't need to
actual
be in a
rules.
separate branch. It'll
That's good.
the fact that you've got commits against it, you put in a commit that deletes the old
Right.
one, and there is a command so that you can merge histories across Git repositories.
Okay.
So then
Alright.
you can replay all
Well-
the new commits on
Yeah.
the
Will
old
that
repo.
fix all the stats? I've been looking at stats and it looks like no one's worked on SSW rules code forever. Will
Yeah,
that
you're
now
introducing a
look
whole
like-
bunch of new commits. Yeah.
So that'll fix up history. So it'll look like the last months it has been worked on. Okay,
Right.
great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And
Okay.
just, by the way, we have a PBI about the go live, so we can put that point into the PBI. All right, so that's the end of the spring forecast. So as usual, the recording of this meeting will be uploaded to the YouTube channel. So thanks everyone for joining us. I'll see you in the next week. See ya.
Thanks, Chloe.
Thanks, Chloe.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chloe.